channel. Yeah, it's been a long while, but yeah, I want to talk about writing an SOP. Writing a statement of purpose, personal statement, motivation letter, cover letter, whatever it is. If you're applying for an opportunity, particularly if you're applying for a scholarship, and most importantly, if you're applying for the Erasmus Mundus scholarship, I think this video would really help you because I'm going to be talking about how to write your statement of purpose and what have you, depending on what you call it in your program. So a new application window has just opened, and I feel this topic would really be relevant at this point in time for those applying for different applications and all that. Though I would be focusing more on the Erasmus Mundus scholarship because yeah, that's the program I'm currently being sponsored under. Yeah, so your personal statement, your SOP, whatever you call it, is really important. It's a huge part of your application. And you know, as this application window just opened, a lot of people reach out to me. They're like, hey Jennifer, could you help us review our applications? Could you help us review our SOPs and stuff like that? And so when I get these applications, I'm like, no, this is not what these reviewers want to see. These are not the things they want you to see. Some of you have good experiences and all that, but putting it down has become it's like a huge challenge for you. But that's why I'm doing this video, to help you improve your application, your writing. Like I've always said, writing is an art. Like it's an art. You don't just wake up and write whatever you want to write. So I hope this video would help you. In writing your SOP, there are 3 key questions you need to answer. Number 1, what is your motivation for applying? That's the most important question. You need to state your motivation. You need to answer the question, what is your motivation for applying? Yes. And then the second one is, how would your educational background or work experience influence your involvement or engagement in the program? This is another important question you need to answer. Another question you need to answer in writing your SOP is, how would the program support your future career development? These are the 3 key questions you need to answer when writing your SOP. Number 1, motivation for applying. Number 2, how your educational background or work background would influence your engagement. And number 3, how the program would support your future career development. And so you need to answer these questions for your SOP to be outstanding. And guys, here are the tips for writing an excellent SOP. The first thing is, you need to give strong reasons why you're applying to this program, to study that particular program in the different universities. You need to give strong reasons. Don't go ahead telling us because the university is the first in the world, they know all those things. They know all those informations and all that. So you need to go deeper. If you give such informations or such responses, those are more like generic answers. You need to go deeper, search for specific informations about your program in that school or in those schools. It's okay. Let's say they have a research center that works together with a consortium in your university, and the research focus of that research center is what you're really interested in, or it's in line with what you want to do your research in. That's a good reason, rather than just saying because the university is the second in the world, and all those type of generic answers. No, that won't help your application. The second tip is, you need to mention relevant experiences, relevant programs, relevant projects you've done. Are there your work experience, is it relevant to it? You need to mention, have you written essays? Have you written essays? Have you written do you have publications related to the courses? Mention relevant information, volunteering, all that, leadership positions, and whatever you can think of that is in relation to the program you're about to undertake or the program you're applying to. These are good. These are things that would improve your application, that would give you extra mark in your application. Your SOP, to give you an extra mark, you need to mention those things. Again, you need to provide evidence of your key skills. It could be research skills, it could be critical thinking. What are those skills you have? What are those skills you have that would be relevant to the program, that you can contribute to the program? You need to mention these things. They are really important. Are you good with research writing? Have you learned, let's say you know the use of SPSS, NVivo? Do you know the use of these things? Mention them. If you know the use of these things, these are part of the things that will improve your application. Mention them. Do you have organizational skills? Have you organized events before? Do you have organizational skills, planning, time management, and all that you think you can contribute to the consortium? Mention these things. They would help improve your application. They will help improve your chances of getting the scholarship. They would really help you, trust me. Again, you need to draw from other experiences. Like, have you won awards? Were you the best graduating student? Were you the best in your class? Were you the what awards did you win? Did you win a scholarship during your undergraduate studies? Were you given an award? Maybe best student for the year? Were you given award for maybe your community association gave you award? And maybe you've taken some other programs. For example, during my undergraduate days, I did a course called Global Understanding, and it was well related to the course I was applying to. And I took Global Understanding twice as an undergraduate with students from LMSU Russia, with students from the US, with students from Algeria and others. I had to mention this, mention the schools, mention the time, like mention the dates, and it was really important and it really helped my application. I think if you do this, it will also help your application. Again, very important, you need to highlight your career aspirations and how the program you're applying to would help you boost these career aspirations and all that. You need to mention them. Show the link between your career application and your and the program you're actually applying to. How would it help you? Does it have a connection? You need to mention these things. Very important. Also, I would advise you to always mention your volunteering opportunities. If they were recorded, maybe there are blog sites that it was published and all that. Ensure to mention the blog and also attach the links to those blogs. It's really important. Attach it there. Also, if you have a profile online, maybe with an institution you worked with or a volunteering job you did, and you have a profile there, it is important you attach those links. Those links they're like the things that are giving you the credibility. They are the things that are speaking for you, showing that yeah, this is it. These are the things you've done. These are the people you've worked with. Are the things that are actually saying, oh yes, beyond just writing it, it actually happened. If you have a social media post about it, maybe on Facebook, on Twitter, or anywhere, please ensure that you attach these links. They are very, very important. They are very important. They are like your witness. You know, when the court is like, okay, who's your witness? Yeah, those things are like your witness, and they are really important. So when you're writing your SOP, ensure to always attach these things. Really important. And then finally, in writing your SOP, motivation letter, whatever you may want to call it, you have to show what makes you stand out as a candidate. Most of the people applying have similar experiences, have good results like you, have better volunteering experiences, have job experiences and all that. But what makes you stand out as a candidate? What makes you stand out? You need to mention that. That is the edge you would have over the other applicants that you're on the same pedestal with. That is the edge you're going to have over other applicants. You need to mention what makes you stand out as a candidate. Why should you be chosen out of the pool of other qualified candidates? This is where you need to hit the nail on the head. Show why they should choose you over others. Yeah, so I hope this helps you. And also a bonus point is that please, after writing, ensure you use Grammarly. Please, Grammarly is a lifesaver. It helps you correct your grammar, suggest better grammar terms, or suggest better choice of words for you to make your application, to boost your application. Ensure you use Grammarly always. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this video would be helpful to you. I hope it helped you with your application. Please, if this was really helpful to you, please ensure to drop a comment, and yeah, I'll get back to you. And if there's anything you would want me to clarify on, maybe make a video about what you do not get, or if you have a question regarding any of the applications or terms you do not understand in your application process, please drop it, and I will be addressing them as time goes on. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.